Okay, this will be a discussion of the syllabus, a video for the syllabus for Marketing 378, the online section for summer of 2015. I'm just going to walk through the syllabus, so if you have it in front of you, you can kind of see the items as I progress through the syllabus. This is a 6-week course starting June 24th, going through July 28th. I'm Dr. Cunningham. There's my office if you want to come to my office, but be sure that you contact me and let me know when you're coming so we can set up a time for you to come by my office. My phone number is listed there. If you leave a phone message, I will get the phone message in the mornings. I'll check those in the mornings on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings. If you leave a phone message on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I will not get it until Monday. My email address is there. That's probably the best way to get in touch with me. My email address, same thing with emails as with phone messages. I'll check those, as you can see, with my online office hours sometime between 8 and 9:30 a.m. I will not necessarily be online during that hour and a half, but I will be checking messages and the course and the websites and things like that during that hour and a half. If you leave me an email, I will respond during that time on Monday through Thursday. But if you leave an email on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I will not respond till Monday. And if you leave an email outside of those times, I'll respond the next day, if it's the next day is a Monday through Thursday. This is online only, and so we will not be meeting physically on campus for any reason. Let's see. Please check the catalog for the prerequisites for this course as far as consumer behavior is concerned. This is the textbook. Looks like this. It is Consumer Behavior, Building Marketing Strategies, the 12th edition by Hawkins and Mothersbaugh. So please take a look at that and make sure that you get the correct textbook. You can use an older edition. However, if you do, just know that page numbers will be different, examples will be different, things like that. But if you can find one, that's fine. The bookstore as well as the publisher has many different options. You can rent the textbook. You can rent a chapter at a time. You can buy a chapter at a time. You can get an ebook or the traditional hardback. I give the ISBN number for the traditional hardback textbook, the 12th edition. The course description, objectives are listed there, and the disabilities accommodation statement. Let me know if you need something beyond what's currently being offered, if you require that for a disability that you have, but I need to know as soon as possible. Policies. The way the course will be administered, pretty much explained that. There will be no discussion groups for the course. It'll simply be you reading the textbook on this suggested schedule that I'll give you in the syllabus, and then about a third of the way through the term, you will get an exam over the first unit, which is the first 7 chapters. Then another third of the term goes by, you'll get a second exam covering the chapters 8 through 12, and then the final exam will cover on the 28th of July, will cover chapters 13 through 18. That's the way that the course will be administered. All communications will go through Blackboard or your GYM account with JSU. If I send out any type of message outside of announcements on Blackboard, it will go through your GYM account. So please get in the habit of checking that. If you do not check it on a regular basis, have those messages forward on to whatever email account you do check, because that's the only email account I will be using. Let's see. If you have trouble getting into the website or videos or those sorts of things, first make sure that it is what end the problem is dealing with, if it's a university problem or maybe it could be on your end. If you know it's a university problem, let me know as soon as possible. You can also let technology know, and I give their You can go online to find the JSU Education and Technology Support Department links and things on the website there, or call the JSU main phone number if you cannot get into our website. Contact both them and myself, and we'll work on it from this end. But make sure it is a university problem before you start, trying to contact the university. And it's not on your end. Next, the course schedule. I've put a calendar at the end of the syllabus, as well as a separate calendar menu item on Blackboard. This is a suggested reading schedule, studying schedule, and I will hold to that schedule pretty close as far as the exams are concerned. I don't see those changing, the due dates for your assignments and the exams. I don't see those dates changing. The reading schedule, you can modify, how you cover those things. But as far as the test dates, those are pretty set. Makeup policies. Well, first the exams. There are 3 exams. The first exam covers chapters 1 through 7. The second exam covers chapters 8 through 12. And then the third exam, which is the final exam, will cover chapters 13 through 18. You will have an all essay exam for what is being covered, you'll have 1 hour to take that exam. You'll get about 11 or 12 questions. You get to omit 1 or 2, answering 10. But regardless of how many are provided, you'll have to answer 10 questions at 10 points each. And then once you submit that exam, you'll get my responses to those, so you'll have an idea of kind of what I was looking for once you submit the exam. I will grade the exams in the next 24 to 48 hours to get that information back to you for the next exam. And then if you want more detailed information, you can always email me and ask for more detailed information on exactly what you missed, etc. The final exam, you will not have the questions from exams 1 and 2 on the final exam, though it is comprehensive in that the entire course builds on itself. But all the questions on the final exam, all but one of the questions will deal with chapters 13 through 18. There'll be one comprehensive question, and it'll be something that you've read about all semester long. So yes, it is a comprehensive final, but as far as that's concerned, now the makeup for exams, if you miss exam 1, you will need to let me know ahead of time. If you let me know ahead of time, we can work something out as far as the schedule is concerned. I will only reschedule 1 exam. If you let me know ahead of time, I'm not going to reschedule 2 or 3, all 3 exams for you because of your summer schedule, that kind of thing. We're not going to get into that. You have the test dates, take them on the test dates. But I can work with you slightly, not a lot, on rescheduling exams. If there's something beyond your control, as far as hospitalization, death of immediate family member, those sorts of things, let me know in advance of the exam and we'll work something out. If a student misses an exam and I'm not notified ahead of time, the student has 1 week to make up the exam. If the exam is not made up in 1 week, that's 1 week, 7 days, not 7 business days, but 7 days. If it's not made up in that 7-day period, then you'll take that missed exam the same day as the final exam. And if a student misses the first exam, they cannot miss the second exam. They will have to take it on that date. There's only 1 makeup allowed during the term. So the best policy is not to miss the exams. Take note of the dates because those dates for each exam are also the due dates for your assignments. So those dates are very important as far as when they take place. I have some information about the exams and things like that on the welcome video. So if you want to take a look at that to get a little bit more information there, you can. The makeup exams will not be the same as the original examination. So there will be new questions, etc. So you gain no advantage in delaying the taking of your exam with a makeup exam. There are no group of projects or anything in this course. The project will be current events that each individual student will be required to find. The current events are due the days of the exams. You'll need to find a current event pertaining to a topic in each of the units. So for the first current event, it will be due on the first exam day. For exam 1 that day. So when you sit down to take exam 1, you can turn in, email me your current event, and then take the exam. All current events can be turned in early, so you do not have to wait till the exam day. Current event 1 is due anytime up until exam 1, and then current event 2 can be turned in anytime after the conclusion of exam 1 through exam 2. And then current event 3 can be turned in anytime from exam 2 up until the final exam. If a current event is missed, then that current event cannot be made up. You lose the points for that current event. So get those turned in. There are no makeups for those. The current event, for example, for the first unit, chapters 1 through 7, find a topic that interests you, cultural influences, subcultures, family, groups, any those topics there. Take a look at those. Find a current event that pertains to one of those topics, something within the last year or so. I would like a summary of that article, and in that summary, make sure that you have the publication name, the publication date, your name is on that summary, as well as a hyperlink. Now, this is a summary, not a cut and paste. You read the article and then summarize the article and how it applies to that certain topic, and which topic you have chosen and how it applies to that topic. Do not simply go into the article, cut and paste entire passages, and put it in a summary and try to pass that off as your words. I want your words in a summary. Then also include a hyperlink to the article. If it is an article that you want to attach, that's fine. You can attach it to the summary however you want to do it, but a hyperlink usually works best. Once you've completed the summary and you have that information included in the summary, then you will go and use your gym account to submit that current event. You'll attach it to an email to me. Please use your gym account and make sure that you have the summary is a Word document, or at least a document that Word can read, and then that I'm able to open it. Do not zip it. Do not do anything of that nature. Just put it in as a regular Word attachment. If I cannot open it, or you forget to attach it, or use something other than Word and I can't open that, you zip it and I cannot open it, if I cannot see it, then it's as if you didn't turn it in. It is your responsibility to make sure that you get it attached and sent through your gym account. I will not try to open it if I get an email from some other account. So I do not open attachments from accounts that I do not know. So it has to be your gym account, Word attachment, summary, and unzipped, turning things in. So if you are concerned about that and want to make sure that I can open it, turn it in a day or two early and make sure that I get it. If I get an email with an attachment and I open it and everything is fine, I will send you a confirmation email. Until you get that confirmation email from me, from my gym account, then I have not received it, I have not opened it, that sort of thing. If I get an email in and the attachment, you forgot to make the attachment, I will send back there was no attachment, or I could not open the attachment, that sort of thing. So I will send a confirmation email or an email of the trouble that I had, unless it's coming from an email other than the gym account. The academic honesty and ethics section is something that the dean has asked us to include, the dean of the College of Business. He has asked us to include this in all of our syllabi, so that's a section that he wanted us to include. Notice that the grading for this course, I'm on a 10% scale, so a 90 percentile to 100 is an A, 80 to 89B, etc. And you have 3 exams, 100 points each, and then the 3 current events, they're a third. They total 100 points, so 33 points each. So it'll be all 3 current events add up to a fourth of your grade, as far as those are concerned. Then there's the 7 Habits of Highly Effective Students. That I've taken that from Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and just gave some suggestions on how you can perform better as a college student. Then there's a project description there that I've already explained on the current events, and then the summer schedule. And you'll see that, when things are due, etc. So that's pretty much the syllabus. If you have questions, shoot me an email and I'll respond to those specific to the syllabus. But for right now, that's the summary for the syllabus.